The host's voice cut through the studio like a blade. Say sorry to me right now, don't make me mad. Cameras were already rolling. The crew froze. Imani Green, just 17, stood behind the grand Steinway piano with her fingertips resting lightly on the keys. She looked up. Confused. Rick Harlan, the silver-haired host of the Classic Hour, stormed toward her. Did you not hear me? This isn't some classroom recital. Step away from the instrument. Now. One of the assistants whispered, she's just setting up for soundcheck, but Rick waved it off. Imani lowered her gaze, picked up her sheet music, then paused. She didn't move. The audience didn't know who she was. Neither did Rick. Yet. He didn't realize the girl he humiliated was the guest everyone came to hear. The piano lights dimmed as the cameras moved to commercial. Imani was ushered backstage without a word. No apology. No explanation. Her sheet music now had a boot scuff across the corner. She sat on a hard chair, holding it, not saying a thing. A few feet away, Rick laughed with a makeup artist. Another intern touching my stage. These kids don't get it. Vanessa Wu, the show's music producer, watched from the shadows. Her eyes lingered on Imani's hands, long, elegant fingers trained for Chopin, not chaos. No one introduced Imani to the crew. No one offered her water. She was invisible. A prop that didn't belong. And yet, the name Imani Green was printed on the day's schedule. Right under, featured performer, live finale. But Rick hadn't even looked. Just before going back on air, Vanessa walked by and quietly said, 3 minutes. Play exactly what you planned. Imani nodded. Just once. She took a breath. Folded the dirty corner of her music page in. And waited. No anger. Just, stillness. As the show returned from commercial, Rick faced the audience, beaming. And now, we close with a little music. We've invited a young student to play something simple for us. Be polite, folks. He gestured lazily toward the piano. Imani stepped out from the wings. No fanfare. No name spoken. She sat. Adjusted the bench. Unfolded her page. And began. It wasn't simple. It was Rachmaninoff, rearranged for a single hand and pedal. In under 5 seconds, the air shifted. Audience members straightened in their seats. A producer dropped her clipboard. By the third measure, Rick's fake smile faded. By the fifth, he stood. But Imani didn't stop. She ended with a final haunting chord, rising, then vanishing. Dead silence. Then, a standing ovation. Imani rose. Looked Rick in the eye. Sorry, she said calmly. Then, after one beat. You're fired. She placed her music on his chair. And walked off stage. He didn't follow. The clip went viral before the final credits rolled. #PianoGirl was trending in 12 countries. Everyone wanted to know who the girl was, and why the host looked like he'd seen a ghost. Behind the scenes, Rick tried to salvage it. It was a misunderstanding, he told press. She didn't identify herself. But then came the footage. From the control room. Rick's own voice on mic, recorded hours earlier. Imani Green. Never heard of her. Just slot her behind the curtain and don't waste screen time. The network issued a statement. Rick's contract was under review. Imani received calls from Carnegie Hall, Juilliard, and 2 documentary teams. But she answered none of them. She returned to school the next day. Quiet. A janitor at the studio later found her folded sheet music, still on Rick's chair. Untouched. Weeks passed. The talk show was on hiatus. Rick was gone. No farewell episode. A new host was announced, and the closing music for the season premiere was played, not by a guest, but by Imani Green. No words were spoken. She entered from stage left, nodded once, and sat at the same Steinway. This time, no one stopped her. She played Debussy. With the same grace. The same stillness. And when she finished, she left something behind. Not her music. Not a quote. Just a single, pressed petal from the flower Rick had trampled on her original cue card. No one touched it. Sometimes the loudest lesson is played in silence. Imani never raised her voice. She didn't have to. Her presence said what words never could. Dignity doesn't beg to be seen, it simply holds its place until the world looks up. If this story made you pause, reflect, or feel anything at all, share it. Let others hear what stillness sounds like. And if you'd like more stories that echo deeper than applause, subscribe. Justice, after all, isn't always loud.